Oh, there it is. Good evening. How's everybody doing? It's so good to see you tonight. We're going to have a fun time. And once again, before we even get started, let me give my disclaimer. I'm not responsible for anything other than what I say or do. And so we're always have a time. We started doing this a number of years ago. And kind of one of those, well, let's do it. Let's try and see how it goes. And it's something that we've been repeating for, anybody know how many years we've done it? It's been a bunch. It's been
at least 10.
12 or 15 at least, maybe longer. But anyway, it's a good thing. But we're just going to have a good time. But let's not forget the purpose of the church. That is, our purpose is to worship and exalt Jesus in all we do. And so we're going to ask if you would stand, and we're going to open it in prayer, and then we'll let Sheena start the program. Only thing I ask is no booing and no throwing of rotten tomatoes, okay? And also, when we get ready to do the voting, we want you to understand there is nothing sacred about the voting. You know, you can vote for whoever you want to, regardless of how bad or how good they did. Because I happen to know, I put $5 in everybody, so they're going to get at least five votes, okay, 500 votes. So we're going to help everybody out. So let's just have a good time and enjoy the Lord tonight. Father, thank you for the opportunity of coming together tonight to just have a great time and to worship you and honor you with a very generous BGMC offering that can help meet the needs of so many missionaries throughout the world. So God, we thank you for that. Now we submit to you and ask you, Lord, to minister to us, minister in us, minister through us, and bless everything that's said and done. And we give you praise for it in Jesus' name. Amen, and amen. All right, let's give a round of applause for Sheena as she comes. I was wondering what he's coming out for. He's to hold her stuff.
Yes. You guys see this big tall guy? This is his talent. You will see him a lot tonight. This is probably the most you'll ever see him around. This is his special talent, is to follow me and be in my boat. So just be prepared. It gets kind of interesting around here. So tonight's offering, when you guys vote, goes towards Girls Ministries Missions Project. Every ministry in our church has a missions project. If they don't, they see pastor. We all find one. The thing is the men have chipped in for many, many years. Like Pastor said, I've lost count. I know I've been in girls ministries orchestrating for 11 plus years, so probably 15 years. This is a night of fun and fellowship. Pastor does have his disclaimer, because he knows his people. He's a good shepherd. So tonight, our money goes through Coins for Kids. However, what you need to understand about Coins for Kids also counts for BGMC. So when Pastor said it goes for BGMC and you hear me say Coins for Kids, It counts for both. We get credit on both. So tonight's money goes to some place that touches my heart. I am not one to go overseas. I've been to Cuba one time, and I sat over there and told God, no, 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 no. I don't fly. My mission field is here. And I believe that. And I believe that's why I'm a children's pastor now, is because my mission field is here at home. This project is Rural America Ministries. They are a home-based United States project. They help churches that are right here in the United States with repairs. They help plant churches and so many things in small towns that need a church just like we have. So that's what this money goes towards tonight. Pastor Daniel, do we have that video? All right, go ahead and play that video for us.
I would describe rural ministry as community. It has to be community. The church doors are not where church starts. It's when you walk out of them, you walk into the ministry.
Conrad is about 3,500 people, so that I think would be the definition of rural America. The closest Walmart is 65 miles away.
So if you want to go visit your friends, it's an hour to go there.
Rural ministry as compared to missions. This is, many of you are on a mission field. You're in a place where the resources are light. The people aren't there to do the things that many people do, and I don't want to spend all my time trying to get money to fix a building when I've got people in the community.
The challenges we're facing. I don't know how much longer we're going to be able to use this facility safely.
You don't count on anything. You just don't.
They aren't forgotten because they live in a rural area.
Churches in rural communities don't have the resources that other churches have. They don't have the human resources, they don't have the financial resources.
When you give to RAM, they are empowering people in places that many other people will never go, in places they won't live. Because it is rural, because it is small, because there's not a lot to be had there.
It's like living in a desert, and the funds that they will raise will be like bringing water to the desert.
Every coin that they raise to partner with RAM Ministries is empowering churches to make a bigger impact in their communities.
It's because it matters. It matters.
So this mission project speaks to me because I remember when this church was a little brick building and there was nothing but cow pastures and dirt roads and a 2-lane road out front. To think where we've come in that many years, I'm not going to tell you how many years, to think where we've come and to think that these churches don't have that opportunity like we do. We've been blessed here, and we're all about blessing others with our own blessings. So tonight's first act, I'm a little puzzled by. I wasn't expecting this one. It caught me a little off guard today when I sat down with one of our favorite people here. But this first act, I don't know where they went. Raul. Oh, Rusty. Where's everybody at? Rusty, let's go. Come on, man. Let's go.
They went to the movies.
Hello. Now I'd like to introduce you to Rusty and the Rockers.
to take those old records off the shelf. I sit and listen to by myself. Today's music ain't got the same soul. I like that old time rock and roll. Don't try to take me to the disco. You'll never even get me down on the floor. In 10 minutes I'll be single alone. I like that old time rock and roll. You like that old time rock and roll. The kind of music just soothes the soul. I reminisce about the days of old. It's that old time rock and roll. Go to hear him play the tango. I'd rather hear some blues or funky old soul. There's only one true way to get me to go. It's that old time rock and roll. Don't you really call me what you will. Say I'm old fashioned, say I'm over the hill. Today's music ain't got the same soul. I like that old time rock and roll. You like that old time rock and roll. The kind of music that soothes the soul. I reminisce about the days of old. With that old time rock and roll. That old time rock and roll. The kind of music that soothes the soul. I reminisce about the days of old. With that old time rock and roll. I like that old time rock and roll. The kind of music that soothes the soul. I reminisce about the days of old. With that old time rock and roll. Put your hands together, people, for rock and roll. Rock and roll.
Okay, so hope you guys are paying close attention on who you want to vote on. There's going to be a lot of great acts. These guys, that was an amazing opening act, so get ready. At the end, after our last act, all of our guys will come back up and each group will grab a bucket and they will run out in the crowd, and that's when y'all help them vote with your money. All right, our next one up is Mr. Brian and Mr. Rich.
Brian, you notice they stole our song. I'm looking for something here I misplaced. Yes, Charlie, I've got it. That works. Did y'all enjoy that? Give me another hand. So we're going from that straight into worship. Actually, we are. Brian asked me a few weeks back, he said, hey, would you like to do a song together? And I said, well, sure. And I said, pick one out, we'll work on it. And how many's heard Phillips Craven Deep? It's not one of their songs. Wondering if y'all knew who they were. But it actually is. And it is just a beautiful song to remind us of God's grace, that it never ends. That when we get up in the morning, we can have the worst day the day before, and we can get up in the morning and start fresh with our Lord and Savior. How many has experienced that? Amen. Can you dim the lights a little bit? A little more? I don't want to see myself. All right. You good? Go ahead.
Father, enduring friend, your tender mercies like a river with no end, it overwhelms me, covers my sin each time I come into your presence. I stand in wonder once again. Your grace still amazes me. Your love is still a mystery each day. I fall down on my knees, 'cause your grace still amazes me. Your grace still amazes me. Oh, patient Savior, you make me whole. You are the author and the healer of my soul. What can I give you? Lord, what can I say? I know there's no way to repay you, only to offer you my praise. Your grace still amazes me. Your love still a mystery each day. I fall on my knees, 'cause your grace still amazes me.
Grace still amazes me.
It's deeper, it's wider, it's stronger, it's higher, it's deeper, it's wider, it's stronger, it's higher than anything my eyes can see. Your grace still amazes me. Your love still a mystery each day. I fall on my knees, 'cause your grace still amazes me. Your grace still amazes me.
Have you experienced that in your life? Amen.
Don't drop the Buddy Barrel, Mr. Brian. Okay, well, that's a hard act to follow. I thought the first one was hard, but man, I'm amazed every year. Amazed at the things that our men are capable of doing on this stage. It blows me away. See, I don't get to see all the practices. So I'm seeing it for the first time just like you. I'm with Pastor. We got a disclaimer, but I think it still falls on me. I think it's still my fault. All right, this next act, this young man is an amazing young man. You know, he can be a little troublesome for his mama and his daddy every now and then, but he's still pretty amazing. Eli, please bring your crew on stage.
All right, here you go. You've been wanting to play music? What instrument you want to go try to learn?
Drums.
We're going to teach Eli drums. You like to rock, don't we? Take your seat, Eli. Put your right foot here, left foot here. Put this drum. All right, now play it. Give us a rock beat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Here. Calm down, you drop me crazy. All right. Sorry. Can you count? Well, that's going to be tough. Can you act like you can count? Pardon?
Sure.
Okay, I'm not good with the microphone. I'm sorry.
Aye.
Okay. 1, 2. Wait a minute. 1. Oh my gosh. Why don't we try the cymbals? Okay. One cymbal. That was good. Just one time. One.
Uno.
Okay, try to hit it one more time. And just 1, then 2. Wait, 1. Okay, wait a minute. The wrong hand. This one goes. Oh my gosh! What is there another instrument you like to play? I can't handle this. This is terrible.
Piano.
Okay, all right. Let's try the piano. My gosh. All right, I'll be chill. I will not get excited. I will show you how to play a chord. Okay. Excuse me, I'm already nervous. Okay. I'll put a finger right here. And hit it at the same time. Oh, whoa. Now, try it right here. Now try this one. Now hit it. That's a little better. Okay. Now hit this one. And this one. Whoa. Easy. Wait, maybe you should try the higher part. That's a little easier. Okay?
Sure.
Thank you. All right, now hit this one. No, this one. Wait a minute. Go this way, because I'm more bass. Yeah, bass. Okay, now hit this one. Oh, wait a minute. Is there another instrument that you'd like to play? Maybe the bass?
Sure.
Let's try the bass. I can't hit. I'm not really good at it, so I can't. Okay, there's the bass. Pardon? Well, no, not that. Well, this one. Well, wait a minute. All right, you gonna play this one? All right. Stick it around your neck.
Hi. Hi.
Go, Eli, go.
No.
Okay. Okay, turn this knob. All right, maybe turn it back just a little bit. Okay. All right, now. Wait a minute. Wait. All right, now hit this one over here. That's E. No, that's B. This one? Oh no, wait a minute. Just hit the high one for now. All right, wait, never mind bass. Let's try guitar. You want to try guitar?
Sure.
All right, let's try guitar. Don't trip. Over here, let's try guitar.
Hi.
Okay. All right. Okay, now wait a minute. I don't think you need any lessons on this one. Try hitting the chord. Hit that C I showed you. Wait a minute, I haven't shown them anything yet. All right, come on. Thank you, guys.
Like I said, they all amaze me, even the little ones. Next up, we have our very own pastor coming to share a song with us this evening.
I was totally shocked a few weeks ago when my wife told me about her favorite, all-time favorite song. And I said, I don't think I've ever heard it. And I did not know it. But she has a CD of a guy by the name of Engelbert Humperdinck. He only recorded one gospel album. And I found out that when she was teaching school, she would take this CD. She was always at school by 6:30, no later than 7. And she would play this CD every day. Every day she played this song. And so I was determined I was going to try to learn it, but I looked it up, had people that knows the computer and knows things, and we could not find it anywhere. The only person that ever recorded this song was Engelbert Humperdinck, as far as we could find out. It's not on any of the other lists. And so I had to copy the words from the off the CD. And anyway, we're gonna give it a try. I'm not even sure if I can remember how it goes, but we're gonna give it a whirl. This is my wife's all-time favorite song, and I'm doing this for her. And hopefully it's good.
If your life only reminds you when you're up against the heat, if forever you're a soldier when the enemy you meet, if you play the song within you, make the broken heart complete, you will always keep the harmony, you'll always hear the beat. If you find at least one person you can always call a friend, one for every season, stays true right to the end. If you're like a child at Christmas, then the angels will repeat. She'll always hear a harmony, she'll always feel the beat. When you hear the music, it's your soul and it's joy. If you hear the rhythm, it's your heart and it's walking. Join the mighty chorus or try to sing alone. If freedom is your country and liberty your home, if you always feel some pity for the outcast on the street, then you'll always hear the harmony. You'll always feel the beat. When you hear the music, it's your soul and it's talking. When you feel the rhythm, it's your heart and it's walking. You light one little candle whose beams a distance goes. If you can say right here, I stand now when the devil lays his gold. If you can always fight the good fight and never ever cheat, you can always hear the harmony. You can always feel the beat.
All right, Marcia, the real question is, did he get it right? All right, Pastor, you got a little more practice to do. Just a little bit more. Oh, so up next is Charlie, but I can't even tell y'all what he's doing because I have no clue. So up next is Charlie. I hope y'all know what that means back there.
Please welcome the world-famous multi-instrument musician, Sir Rusty on the drums. And straight from the latest Muppets engagement, Daniel Bob as the Muppets old guys, Snackler and Waldorf, who will offer wise guide commentary. And now, announcing. There you go, Rusty. Give me some drums. Announcing Charles Elliott in his debut as a lecturer. Here's Charlie. Here's Charlie.
Hey, I told him it wouldn't work with me standing behind the podium. Hi, y'all. Welcome. I am standing on a 3-foot-high podium, pastor, or whatever this thing is, stage. And you're sitting down and we're still seeing eye to eye. Originally, I was going to do a stand-up comedy routine.
Yeah, but nobody would know you were standing up.
Short people have been overlooked pun intended, for far too long. And my goal is to sensitize you to the issues we short people face. I would appreciate your real-time feedback so I know that if I'm really communicating or not.
Hey, maybe you should have brought along a sign to help people know what kind of feedback they should give. Just in case they're too short and things go over their head.
Sorry about my using my notes, but I have a short memory. So, weather presents interesting issues for us. We're the last ones to know when it's raining. And by the way, the last to know when it stops raining. You're probably asking yourself, well, why would that be? Well, if I was standing next to Dennis Herman, who is at least 9 feet tall, who would a raindrop hit first? Dennis. And it would take time for that rain to go between Dennis's head and my head, about 5 feet. It doesn't take much fog for you to have trouble.
Which is great for hide and seek.
And they say you can drown in 6 inches of water. We only need 1 or 2. Wind doesn't really bother us.
Yeah, because it usually goes over your head.
We do have transportation issues. Those blocks of wood you see on the gas pedal and the brake pedal, they were invented by some ingenious short person. I've even seen them on golf carts in the villages. We fit comfortably even in the smallest of cars. However, we have trouble seeing over the steering wheel. So it's a good thing that they're not solid so that we can look through the steering wheel. You might suggest that we simply raise the seat. Well, then we can't reach the pedals. We are not usually injured as pedestrians. Cars don't hit us as long as we're quick to duck. Rusty's going to get tired of having drums. You might think we would make up for being vertically challenged by driving big pickups with big engines, big tires, big everything. However, we would need a good place to keep a ladder. Hey, it's a pickup. We could just throw one in the back.
But then they need another ladder to reach the one in the back.
We don't mind flying coach. Lots of room for us to stretch out. We don't need big suitcases. All of our clothes fit easily in a carry-on.
Yeah, they could put the rest of the family in the luggage.
Why do planes have overhead storage for your carry-ons? They could have put the storage under the seat where everyone could reach it. Yeah, I know. We would then have to get a step stool to get up on top of the seat. Short people are environmentally friendly. We do more to reduce carbon and curb global warming. How, you ask? I'm glad you did.
I didn't hear anybody ask.
We use fewer resources for clothing, shoes, although we do have to shop in the children's department. Most of us are smaller, and therefore, we need less food. We typically weigh less, and it takes less gasoline to haul us around, not to mention getting into smaller cars. We typically produce less carbon dioxide and other gases.
You may have to disagree with his wife, though.
Just imagine if everyone were short. Buildings could be shorter. Cars could be smaller. We could all shop in the children's department. Health and safety. Many people worry about falling because they might break a bone or injure themselves. And we don't have to worry about that. We just don't have very far to fall. We have fewer cases of Alzheimer's and dementia when we get old. Again, you ask, why would that be? Well, we don't hit our heads as often as other people do. We also tend to have more hair. Same reason.
No, tall people have hair.
However, we do have short memories. Our memory capacity came with the rest of the parts. I'm sorry to say it, but we have neck problems. This comes from us having to look up when talking to you. So please don't stand too close, in that when you get closer, the angle gets more steep. Again, picture me talking to Dennis. When he's 10 feet away, I'm like this. When he's 1 foot away, I think I'm stuck. Wait a minute, okay. At the start of each church service, Lee asks us to stand up. It may not be obvious, but I am standing up. I'd like to know what idiot came up with high top tables, which require high chairs, which requires us to climb up on top of them. Not only that, but have you ever noticed how we have to get off of them? You slide to the side, you drop. I'd also like to know why people call the 3-foot end of the pool the shallow end. The South, you're not friendly to short people. Since it's so hot down here, houses often have very high ceilings, and cabinet makers feel obligated to fill up and use all that space. This means either we put nothing on the top 2 or 3 shelves, or we have somewhere between 4 and 10 different step stools all over the house so that we can reach our stuff. The pastor has a phrase that when he bends down to pick something up, he looks around to see if there's something else he can do while he's down there. Well, the floor is not that far away for us, so we can reach over and pick it up for you.
You may not be able to reach over, but you can reach high enough with the hand into me.
It's a well-known fact that tall people tend to get promoted and end up in senior management, which means that we short people have to work harder to get noticed, both physically, because we're small, and for our work. Bottom line, hire short people, we work harder. You know, I don't understand why people get so enamored by Pastor Scott's hair. I guess it might be because I never see the tops of people's heads. I really like working WALK. WALK is our outreach to the children from Wildwood School. Most of those kindergartners and we are on the same level.
Yeah, but he has to look up at the 5th graders.
Don't worry, it's coming to an end soon. One could say because we are short that we're further away from God. But since God lives in our hearts, and all of our body parts are closer together, on average, we're actually closer to God. We sometimes have more difficulty understanding all the points in a sermon. Why is that? Well, once again, some things just go over our heads. We do have a better attitude toward others, in that we look up to most people. This aligns us with the Bible, which teaches us to do unto others as you would have others do unto you, and to think of others as more important than you. Philippians 2:3 says, doing nothing through envy or through pride, but with low thoughts of self. Let everyone take others to be better than himself. We also tend to get saved easier because it's obvious to us that we don't stack up to God's plan. As it says in Romans 3:23, for all have sinned and, wait for it, come short of the glory of God. On a more serious note, no matter how tall or short you are, God has a plan for you. So whether you are short or tall, black or white, skinny or fat, male or female, rich or poor, take these words of wisdom from the pastor's sermon a few years ago. Play it where the monkey drops it. You'll have to talk to the pastor to find out exactly what that means. With God's help and guidance, you can live a fulfilled life serving Him, and in the end, hear Him say, well done, good and faithful servant.
No, I was talking because my kids fell asleep.
No, not that chair. Sorry, the next guy that's coming out isn't quite as tall as you. I don't want him to fall off the chair. So the next gentleman coming out is Pastor Scott. He's just a little bit shorter than you, okay? But he is dressed like somebody you all know very, very well. Oh, good Lord. Pastor Scott, are you there somewhere? Hello. All right. He told me he would come out.
He looks like he's about 20 pounds lighter. Must have got put in the belt.
Where's Pastor Dane? I need help with my iPad here. Turn on, or is it good? Good morning. It's time for Pastor's phone call. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Pastor Strickland. I've pastored here at Oxford Assembly for the past 38 years. At Oxford Assembly, we are known as being the family church for the family of God. If you are searching for a perfect church, you won't find it. If you are looking for that, I suggest you go to Lowe's, buy a ladder, and get over yourself. Not everyone will think this church is for them, but that's okay. You've been wrong before. You know, not everyone can fall into a septic tank and come out smelling like roses. I tend to tell it like it is. I believe in preaching the entire gospel, beginning to end, but I can't wait for the day of the rapture because I'm leaving all of my bills to the Antichrist. If you come to Oxford, I promise I'll preach fast if you promise to listen fast. A little fact that you might not know about me, I'm very involved in the cross-country team at Wildwood Middle High School. And I don't like to brag, but I was the last man to run barefoot in Florida. Now I know that might be surprising, given my size. In fact, Marcia reminds me often that there's about 100 pounds of me that she didn't marry. I know many of you have been asking about my kidney stone, and you know, I've never been one to brag, but it is 11 centimeters, and I was told it's only 2 centimeters away from beating the world record. I'm very competitive, so I wouldn't mind holding on to it for a few more weeks if it meant that I could beat that world record. Some of you have been thinking that the doctors just are not blasting it good enough. No, I'm telling the doctors, just leave it alone. I want to beat that world record. To be honest, it's not causing me any pain. It's just causing me a little discomfort every now and then. But rest assured, I'm not going to allow no world record-breaking kidney stone to keep me from preaching. So I'll be here this Sunday, and I expect to see you as well. Some of you have been asking if the doctors want me to go on a special diet, and I'll tell you that my diet has not changed. I see food and I eat it. I'm not really sure what causes kidney stones, but ignorance is bliss, and I'm blissfully happy. But I appreciate your prayers and your concerns. Y'all be blessed, and I will call you tomorrow. That's it. That's my skit. I just wanted to come out dressed like pastor. I'm a few pounds and wrinkles shy, but I imagine a few more years of ministry and an 11-centimeter kidney stone, I'll be right there with him. And this should be worth the price of admission, which was nothing. So now please pray for me because I may be on the unemployment line on Monday.
So, Pastor, I apologize. I forgot to put in the disclaimer. So we're just going to add it now, but you're not allowed to fire anybody tonight, including me, for letting things like that happen. All right. Next up, we have a young man who's new to our church. They're an amazing family, and I have been blessed to have their children in children's church. Miss Amanda's been blessed to have their kids in. It's my list, it's not yours. Now I can't think what I was saying. Yes, Miss Amanda's very blessed to have their kids in youth. So Mr. Ryan Jackson, if you'll please come on up.
Well, first things first, I'm kind of nervous. It's been a long time since my wife will probably lie about that. But I get real nervous before I sing. But first off, Jackson, you want to come up here? Come on.
Oh.
Come here. Come here. I always say, this is my youngest boy. He looks identical like his mama, but my wife would say he has his daddy's attitude. But today is his 9th birthday, and if everybody would join me sing happy birthday to him. Oh yes, I told you I was going to embarrass you. So on count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Cha cha cha. Happy birthday to you. Cha cha cha. Happy birthday, dear Jackson Lee Jackson. Happy birthday to you.
There's a long black train coming down the line, feeding all the souls that are lost and crying. Rails of sin, only evil remains. Watch out, brother, for that long black train. Look to the heavens, you can look to the skies. You can find redemption staring back into your eyes. There is protection and there's peace the same. Burning your ticket for that long black train. But you know there's victory in the Lord, I say. Victory in the Lord. Cling to the Father in His holy name. Don't go riding on that long black train. There's an engine there on that long black train, making you wonder if the ride is worth the pain. He's just waiting on your heart to say, let me ride on that long black train. But you know there's victory in the Lord, I say. Victory in the Lord. Cling to the Father in His holy name. Don't go riding on that long black train. That train is a beauty, making everybody stare. Its only destination is the middle of nowhere. But you know there's victory in the Lord, I say. Victory in the Lord. Cling to the Father in His holy name. Don't go riding on that long black train. I said cling to the Father in His holy name. And don't go riding on that long black train. Then watch out, brother, for that long black train. That devil's a driving that long black train.
No, Mike, there it is. One of our young men is trying to get in the talent show tonight unannounced. All right, this next gentleman, he probably knows how long we've been doing this talent show. I think he's been in it every year. I think he is going to tell me no. But tonight, we have the pleasure of hearing Mr. Rich sing us a song. How many years have we been doing this, Richie? 10, I think. Yeah. He hesitated this year. You told me you weren't too sure, and you're in. But you did 2 shows this year. Good job. See, I just keep pulling him along. Maybe you do 4 next year? Did they just double? Is that how that works?
I'm like Charlie, my memory's getting short.
That is true.
Oh, he's good. I've watched you. I was taking notes back there. Go ahead, Charlie. Y'all worship with me. Hold up. We set that, Charlie. Is he up next or am I? What are you doing? Pulling a rope. Check his mic, Charlie. Well, since you're here, how have you been doing? I haven't had a chance to talk to you lately.
Reggie, I've been struggling a little bit lately.
You kidney stone?
No, that too will pass. But you remember the song, "Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way"?
So you telling me you've been struggling to be humble?
Oh, no, that's not it. It's not hard to be humble around my house. My wife and kids keep me humble. You know, I've been expanding in the ministry for right at 50 years. And I've got a lot invested in this body.
Me too, Pastor, me too.
And I know Richie's already told him, she told me that there was 100 pounds of me she didn't marry. And she went on to say that she married me for better or for worse, not bigger and worse. So I thought I'd get in shape. But you know, whenever I started talking about it, she said, you know, round is not the shape that I'm looking for.
I see that.
We were walking through the mall the other day, and you know those scales that give you your weight and a fortune?
Yep.
I got one, and it made me feel good. It talked about being handsome, and she said, let me look at that thing. And I handed it to her, and she said, yeah, lie about your weight too. Yeah.
We can always count on your wife to be straight with you.
She will always be straight with me. And I thought whenever I went to the doctor and got her report that it would make my wife pleased, because I went home and said, the doctor said I was a beast. And she said, your hearing's bad too. She said you were obese.
So, since you've seen your doctor, have you started dieting or doing any exercises?
The pastor always gave me my line away. I'm on a seafood diet, you know. I just see it and I eat it.
So you're eating a lot of.
Yeah, I did it. I got you out.
So you're eating a lot of fish and seafood.
Just any food I see, I eat. Okay. I told her the other day I dropped 25 pounds. And she said it hung on your belt. and then I told her I lost 10 pounds. And she said, look behind you and you'll find it.
So you're not doing too good.
No, but I did. I started going by the gym. Matter of fact, some days I go by 3 or 4 times.
So you're working out 3 or 4 times?
I just go by it. I just go by it. I don't stop.
What was that?
Well, you know, I had a good idea because I wasn't stopping at the gym, and so I decided to rename my bathroom. Instead of the John, I named it Jim. So I go there every morning, first thing. So I'm doing that, and it seems to be helping you.
Well, I don't know. It looks like you've got a problem.
Yeah, I know, and I know that I tell her though, the least she knows I'm on the level, because my bubble's in the middle. But I will tell you, she's very supportive about my ministry. You know, I got thinking, we've been married 52 years, and most of those years I've been pastoring
to each other?
To the same one, yeah. And so she's heard me preach. I got thinking probably 5,000 sermons, and she's always.
Is that why she's not coming on Sunday anymore?
Well, no, she's here and she gets to listen in the nursery, but she always corrects me and helps me out, and I did find something the other day that bothered me just a little bit.
What was that?
Well, I looked up in the cabinet and I found a dozen eggs.
In the cabinet?
Yeah, a dozen eggs in the cabinet, and I asked her, I said, honey, what's the eggs doing in the cabinet? And she said, well, you know, I decided a long time ago that if I heard you preach a bad sermon, I would put an egg in the basket. And I thought, well, you know, 50 years, a dozen eggs, not too bad. That's not bad. But then I found a jar full of money, had over $400. And I said, honey, where did you get all of that money? And she said, selling eggs. So, Lord, it's not hard to be humble.
That's a long time to be married to one person. How many people out here been married 50 years to the same person? 50 happy years. All the hands went down that time. 50 happy years. That's the magical question. How many still happy after 50 years?
52 tomorrow.
52 tomorrow. Woo! That's awesome. 53? And y'all still together after knowing me since I was a little kid? Wow, that's pretty good. All right, go ahead, Charlie. I love the words of this song. Well, I'm not on an ego trip. I'm nothing on my own. I make mistakes, often I slip. I'm just flesh and bone. but I'll prove someday. That's why I say I'm of a special kind. When he was on the cross, listen, I was on his mind. A look of love was on his face, thorns on his head, the blood run down that scarlet road. Peter extended a crimson red, though his eyes were on the crowd that day. He looked ahead in time. He was on the cross, I was on his mind. Here's the amazing part. He knew me, yet he loved me. He whose glory makes all the heavens shine, so of such mercy. When he was on the cross, I was on his mind. When he was on the cross, I was on his mind. Amen. You were too. Amen.
Okay, how many of you can say tonight that you've had a good laugh? Anybody had a good laugh tonight? Anybody had a song that has touched your heart tonight? I'll tell you, Richie gets me every time. He always picks the right songs to make me cry. Well, it's not over. We got one more. Here's the real disclaimer. Pastor, this is where your disclaimer comes in place. Pastor's not at fault here, folks. Next up, we have Mr. Gator. You're supposed to know. I did too. They're gonna trip on the chair. Go save them. Guys, don't take them down the stage, please. I might get in trouble for that one.
Alligator.
She's got him trained well.
I think I should have gave the disclaimer, there are bathrooms in the back if anybody needs to go before they laugh.
Clean up on aisle 2. We need Rusty at aisle 2 for a clean up.
Takes a while for perfection. That's just, oh mercy. Pastor, I think they missed that sermon on perfection and about being humble. Guys, I promise we will go home sometime tonight. Miss Skater's Thursday night dance recital is about to begin. We practiced really hard to find the innermost talent of each student for our dance recital tonight.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening, but they fought with expert
Miss Shireen. Miss Shireen. You didn't tell me I was going to have to compose myself up here. Oh, mercy. I want to know, who stole Reggie Reggie's pasties? Who stole all of Reggie Reggie's pasties, Thomas? You better give them back to her. All right, before y'all all get seated, y'all, no, come back. Come back. All right, so this is the moment that it counts for all of them. Well, I guess this makes me have to count, don't it? Yeah, okay. Why can't you keep me straight? I don't even know what to say after that.
Vote for Kevin!
All I gotta say is you think I'm bad. I don't do that. Okay. All right. So if all of our acts, can we bring the lights up so nobody trips on wiffle balls or pacifiers or balloons? This is the point where all of our acts come up. Buckets. Yeah. They can't get their own buckets. They can't. I can't even. No. All right. So, gentlemen, please come up and get your buckets, Mr. Gator, or excuse me, Miss Gator. You may appoint one person to carry your bucket. Richie, where are you at? Where's everybody? Oh, Charlie's working on stuff. Charlie, did you give your bucket to somebody else? Mr. Bob, do you have Charlie's bucket? That's your team bucket? All right. Who are we missing, Mr. Kevin? Richie's coming. Raul, that's not Miss Gators. That's the Rusty's Rockers earlier. Okay. Matthew, you got Pastor's song. All right. Gentlemen, hold up your buckets so I can tell everybody what bucket, turn them around so I can see them. All right, thank you. Thank you, Matthew, for listening to me. All right, Mr. Brian has his and Rusty's. Pastor Scott has Pastor Scott's. Eli has Eli's bucket. Raul has the Rusty's Rockers. Mr. Ryan has his. Miss Gator, do you have yours? Miss Gator has the last act. Mr. Ryan has his, and Mr. Bob has Charlie, the short jokes. And Rusty's got a tissue box. It counts, y'all. All right. Daniel, we're going to give them like 60 seconds. You help me keep time. I'm a children's pastor. I don't know what time is.
We got about two-minute song that we're going to play.
You going to play a song?
Yep.
Oh, great, Pastor.
And we're ready.
All right.
Y'all ready to rock and roll?
Ready, set, go.
Ang kanino ka bumalik doon? Yung dagdag mo ito mga ano. Itong, ipagdadagdag mo ito mga to.
Well, children, all the saints of God gather home. We will tell the story how the Lord come, and we'll understand it, everybody. Trials dark on every hand, and we cannot understand all the ways God will lead us to that promised land. He'll guide us with His eye, and we'll follow till we die, and we'll understand it better by and by. Well, children, by and by, when the Lord is gone, all the saints of God gather home. We will tell the story how the Lord comes, and we'll understand it better by and by. Temptations and snares that take us unaware.
They're gonna go be counting money. And we're gonna go ahead and just sing a couple more songs while we're waiting. And these are some old songs that everybody knows. Last call, last call.
Pas pag ganito sa bata.
How much is this for?
No, these people take it serious and quick. They need their name recognized.
Thank you so much. Thank you. When did I get here?
You saw me crying in the chapel. Tears I shed were tears of joy. I know the meaning of contentment. Now I'm happy alone. Just a plain and simple chapel where humble people go to pray. I pray the Lord that humble strong as I live from day to day. I've searched, but I couldn't find the way for earth to gain peace of mind. Now I'm happy in the chapel where people are of one accord, just to sing with the church, just to sing and praise the Lord. You'll search and you'll search, but you'll never find the way over to gain peace of mind. Take your troubles to the chapel. Get down on your knees and pray. Then your burdens will be lighter, and you'll surely find the way. Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on, let me stand. I am tired, I am weak, I am worn. Through the storm, through the night, lead me on to the light. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me home. When my ways grow straight, precious Lord, linger near. When my life is almost gone, hear my cry, hear my call, hold my hand, lest I fall, take my hand, precious Lord, lead
me home. When the way darkness appears and the night draws near and the day is past and gone. At the river I stand, got my feet on my hand, take my hand. Precious Lord, lead me home. Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me home, let me stand. I am tired, I am weak, I am worn. Through the stars through the night, lead me home to the light, take my hand. Precious Lord, lead me home. Who made the mountain? Who made the trees? Who made the rivers flow to the sea? And who sends the rain when the earth is dry? Somebody bigger than you and I. Who made the flowers bloom in the spring? Who made the summer for the robins to sing? And hung the moon in the starry sky? Somebody bigger than you and I. It's way when the road is long, He keeps you company, and with His love to guide you, He walks beside you, just like He walks with me. When I get weary, filled with despair, who gives me courage to go on from there, and gives me faith that never dies. Somebody bigger than you and
think I've ever sang. I tried to run over with it just a few minutes before church tonight. Matter of fact, I was a little bit late getting in here because of doing this. When I think of how He came so far from glory, came to dwell among the lowly, such as I, to suffer shame and such disgrace. On Mount Calvary took His place. Then I asked,
yourself the question, who am I? Who am I that a king would bleed and die for? Who am I that he would pray, not mine will thine, Lord? The answer I may never know, why he ever loved me so, that to an old rugged cross he'd go for. Who am I? I'm reminded of his words, I'll leave you never. If you'll be true, I give to you life forever. Oh, I could have done to deserve God's only Son, to fight my battles until they're won. For who am I? Who am I that a king would bleed and die for? Who am I that he would pray, not mine will thine, Lord? The answer I may never know, why he ever loved me so, and to that old rugged cross he'd go for. Who am I? And to that old rugged cross he'd go for. Who am I?
Well, it's good, they must be counting a lot of money. Question if I got another song. Some of these I don't know, so I'll have to wait till it comes up. Maybe I can sing this one, we'll try. Once I stood in the night with my head bowed low in the darkness as black as could be. And my heart felt alone and I cried, oh Lord, don't hide your face from me. Like a king, I may live in a palace so tall, with great riches to call my own. I don't know a thing in this whole wide world that's worse than being alone. Oh my God, all the pain, every hour, every day, from here to the grave of love. Take my hand, let me stand where no one stands.
have trouble with the tech guys. They are my friends. Because I'm not techie. Oh, okay. One of those. Got it. Last minute money still coming in, y'all. That's how we like it. That's right. All right. So our total tonight. Matthew, where are you at? Where's our drummer, Matthew? What I tell you my goal was? 1,200. You were right. We beat my goal. Emma's got the happy dance. Good job, Emma. Our total for tonight was $1,756.40. Okay, so everybody wants to know who the top three are. They all know the top one? Oh, Rusty, where you at? Your tissue box got donated to Kevin. Thanks for covering him. Kevin took credit for Rusty's tissue box, so thank you for whoever donated to the tissue box. First place is Gator's crew. Miss Gator. I'm not sure how you're going to top that next year. No, he really does. He plans a year in advance. Second place. Pastor, you really can't fire him now, okay? You really can't. Second place was Pastor Scott. Pastor Scott, you should have talked to Katie. You just needed like $11 more to beat Gator. Now this one doesn't surprise me. Rusty and the Rockers. Eli was not in the top three, but he was up there. He was close. He was real close to the top three. Eli raised $136.89. We'll talk later. See, y'all children. I love them. So tonight, I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to the wives that dressed your husbands and supported your husbands. Thank you, Reagan, and I'm sure Emma probably donated to the pacifier collection as well, so thank you, thank you. And thank you, church family. Thank you for standing behind the cause that we believe in, and that's a mission heart. Thank you for supporting that. Thank you for supporting Girls Ministries and coming out tonight for the show. Can we call it a show, Pastor? It was a show. Okay, Pastor says it was a show. Yeah, one of those. Okay. That concludes our talent search for tonight. Go ahead and pencil this in your checkbook for next year. It'll be around about this time again. Gentlemen that participated tonight, please make sure you see me up front before you go. Thank you, church family, for coming out tonight.
All right.